Real Rap Coalition Podcast. We back with another episode of Alien Earth. And y'all see the name? I literally shoot aliens with bullets and they bleed acid. Who else we got in the building?
FW, you already know what it is. We back in this bitch.
Big Poppy Pujols with the big on the Poppy part. Make
Big
sure you
on
put
the
a
poppy.
BIG on a Poppy part, nigga. Don't say Pujols without the big Poppy part, nigga. Let's do it.
I'm gonna wait another 20 seconds just so I can call you one. Give me a second.
Call me what? Poppy, nigga? No Diddy.
Yeah, bro. Like you one of them freaks, man. Somebody scan this
Yeah.
dude hard drive. Pop the tape in on him, man. We're gonna show him what he did.
You ever heard of freaky alien genotype? You
Never,
ever heard of
not
that?
once.
You get the acronym?
I do. But anyway, speaking of aliens and freakiness, Alien
Mm-hmm.
episode 5. It's a whole fucking flashback episode. You know what I'm saying? The whole shit
Oh, I get it.
is the
I
the
didn't think about this one. You've been doing a lot with flashbacks this week. You don't like them, do you?
the whole shit
Okay.
was a flashback. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you get to see what happened to the crew of the ship previous to episode. The happenings of episode 1. You get to see Morrow and all the rest of these fuckers. Who was
Quick
hauling
question.
alien uh you know experiments back to
Quick
Earth.
question. Excuse me. But when y'all first seen that first episode, in the back of y'all
Mhm.
minds, was y'all like, it's gonna be a flashback episode that
No,
show everything
no,
that
I
happened?
didn't.
No,
I
no.
felt like they were just gonna
That's
tell us that
crazy.
part of the story.
Nah, I meant to bring that shit up, but I be watching that shit 2 weeks ahead of time, so I forgot to say I figured it'd be a flashback eventually. Cause that shit, why the fuck would they show it like that? Like, what the ending without showing like what's happening throughout it
Because
all?
it's a TV show, bro. They got to start
They
somewhere.
got a heavy budget, bro. Like, this is
I'll, I'll
Alien.
I don't
I'll
know
say
that,
this.
bro.
I'll say this, man. After watching this episode, like I gotta say, this was the coldest episode of the season. Like no, hands down, no questions asked. Like no challenge. You feel me? Like this was a crazy episode in my opinion. If they started the season with this episode instead of the way that they chose to start it, I would think we would be having different types of
I'll
conversations
agree with
and
that
different
part right
characters.
there. I watching through this, I feel like like I kind of understand, I guess, why they didn't, because they had certain set pieces they had to make, like with the things they did in the first episode. But I definitely felt like this should have been the first episode of the series. You know what I'm saying? And what the
I
I
fuck?
don't
agree.
know about that. Okay, so let's say
State your
let's say
name, peasant.
the fuck what Art
Alright,
doing
man.
here? You seen this shit, Art?
Hell
Yeah,
no.
watch. Oh, what y'all doing?
The aliens.
Yo,
Oh,
brother,
fuck
we
yeah.
recording
I
an
thought I was
episode, man.
doing JMP. Hey man, I'm out.
Nigga, we would have let you know. We wouldn't hold you like that.
We would have let you know.
Get out of here, Art.
All right.
Go on, get.
I'll see y'all later.
All right, brother.
But
Damn, what was we talking about? Oh yeah, no, hold on.
that
If
this
they
should have been the
started it out
first
like that,
episode.
imagine they started it out like this, your expectations would be fucking through the roof, bro. They wouldn't be able to keep up.
Yeah, but Puos, like I think that the
Well,
pacing, like if this is an action-filled episode, so you begin with something like this, then the first episode, which is now the second episode, it's like a little bit slow or whatever. Then the third episode, they really would have got back to it, and I feel like that pacing would have been better instead of like having a little bit of action and sitting there waiting like 2-3 episodes for us to get back to the shit.
This is a
so
peak though. This is go ahead, F Dub.
so had they started with this, something else we gotta mention, right? Had they started with the season with this episode, right? We yeah, kind of like what Pujo said, the expectations would have been like raised through the roof and things of that nature, right? Because the second episode was lit. That you feel me? That was when like the pacing started to change for the
Mm-hmm.
season. You feel me? That's when they really got active. That's when like Joe got active. his whole crew. You know, we learned a
Yo,
lot more. We learned a lot more about fucking Wendy, all that. You feel me? Or Marcy, as she's known now, all that good stuff, right? So like it would have been like two, two crazy ass episodes and shit like that back to back. Yeah, like I think it like we would have been on the edge of our seat trying to figure out like, oh shit, what's coming next? You feel me? We definitely would have had more engagement. But I kind of like with like what KTL said, I kind of understand why they didn't go that direction. They kind of just went with the humble, slow start for the season. But I'm glad that no, to answer your question, no, I didn't think they were gonna revisit this. Like this little flashback sequence where we find out the crew of the US Marginaut, met their fate and whatnot. I didn't think they were really gonna revisit this. I thought they were just gonna, move on to the central story of what's going on. But I'm glad that they did. Kind of like I said, I thought this was the dopest episode, the cleanest episode of the
Yeah.
season so far. Yeah, I'm glad they went back and explained this. So yeah.
we do gotta be fair though. Like the action picked up in like the second half. Like the first half of this was still, slow, whatever. Like they was doing a whodunit mystery, playing detective and shit, trying to figure out where the imposter was to shoot their ass out the airlock.
Hmm.
But that little dude, the little chlamydia dude, he was a little creepy creep, man. I'll tell you something. Buddy was video recording folks fucking and was like, "Hey, bro, you trying to see this shit?" Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, "It's kind of hot. This bitch gets on top. I'm kind of
Yeah.
fucking with it." Like
Just like
that
Roddy.
that robot wasn't trying to hear shit about nothing, bro. Moro
He
was like,
all
"Hey, bro, where's
business,
the
bro.
fucking fire, bro? Like, I ain't trying to see no bitch riding dick, man. Where's the
That
aliens
nigga
at?"
all,
Like,
bro, that nigga is all business, bro.
bro, he wasn't, and who else? He walking around in his drawers and
Uh,
shit. They had to tell him like, "Hey, bro, you in your drawers?" He's like,
Nigga
"Fuck
don't
that. Where the
care, nigga. Fuck
fire
some
at?" Like,
pants right now, nigga. It's some bullshit going on.
that shit's funny as a bitch, bro. And he's just
oh
angry, bro.
shit.
He's just an angry ass robot, bro. Like the
Well,
whole time, he's
let
just
me
You know what
mad
explain
as
something
shit.
else?
to you.
He's like, who
Let
the
me
fuck is
let me explain.
sabotaging me ship?
Let
Like,
me explain this to
Ho-
KTL real fast. After
Go
nah,
for
this
it. Go
is
for it.
this is the most nappy head robot you'll ever meet.
you're
You
probably
don't
right.
you don't live that life. You're a white man. You don't
Yep.
have a nappy head like that, bro. Buddy shit is peasy as hell. No line up, nothing. I would
I'm
be
about to say,
pissed
Oh
I
and
just
on business
remember.
as well.
I'm trying to remember specifically like what it was, like what movie it was that we was watching, but I just remember specifically you were talking about on the podcast one episode telling somebody that their hair was fucked up and nappy as hell, and your exact words were, "Get a fucking taper, bitch. Clean that shit up."
Man, you walk around as a black man myself. You walk around with some. I don't even. Nah, I don't even know if my shit can get that bad. But let's say it did. I would be pissed and walking around in my drawers too. What the fuck
Uh,
am I living
but
life for if
Puos,
my
like
hair look like
he
this?
got like he got like a
Oh, this
knife and like
nigga's
a torch
crazy.
that he can pop out his arm, bro. That don't like make up for that.
Nah,
Like,
it don't. Who is that,
like
bro? That's like
how you gonna
impressing
press
niggas.
me,
Like
bro?
ain't no.
I'm not no hoe. I got a knife in my arm, bro.
Okay, I got a knife in my hand and I got a flamethrower arm. What hoe care about that? Ain't no bitches care about that, bro.
Yeah, he was. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think he cared about them hoes neither. Like
Nah, he
the
don't.
main bitch in this one, like he was pressing issue with that hoe at every fucking corner, bro. He
You
told
know
that hoe
what?
he was like, "Hey, you was fucking buddy that got an alien on his face now, so like
Hey man, hey
you going
man,
so we gonna bring the aliens back,
hey
and I
man.
don't give a fuck about what you talking about, or I'm gonna take control of this
All
shit."
I gotta say is if all I gotta say if Zaveri, right, which was the female captain, the one that was,
Yeah.
throwing it back at Buddy, right?
Throwing it
If hey
back.
man, if she was approaching you, man, I would have. I mean, or just approaching in general, I would have folded. She a good looking
That
woman.
bitch is very
Uh,
heavily Michelle Rodriguez coded, bro. I
yeah,
I'm
can't
on
I
a
lie.
would have
ship.
folded.
Like I
I
it
would
ain't
have
even
folded.
about folding. Like nigga, if all us go up in a spaceship and it's like three hoes, like I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to get one, my
Well,
nigga.
yeah. Puos already said like the alternatives were ass, bro. You had that scientist bitch who
The
was like
black lady?
old and ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Shabluto.
and then you had like I feel like you had one more. No, yeah, I think you had one more. No, that was them was both dudes that got like ate by them aliens, huh?
Yeah,
It
no,
was
there
a
was a
black
female.
lady,
There was a
and
female that was in a cryogenic sleep as
was
well,
she
but we
Asian?
don't.
Oh
No, no,
yeah, cause that weird bald headed dude was like
yeah,
touching his
Tang,
shit on top of that hoe while she was asleep.
Tang,
Buddy
the
was Buddy was
navigator.
stroking off over that sleep ass bitch,
Man,
and
this show is
that
disgusting.
motherfucker got it on his ass. Man, he was like, "Hey, get your ass out of here before I tell the captain." But he said the captain's dead. Like
I'm gonna do what I want,
that shit really
but
funny, bro. Because like as much of a piece of shit as Morrow is, he was like he ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. He was like, "Yeah, I know you be down there like performing your depravities over this sleeping bitch." Like he
But
was pressing Buddy about that.
let me ask y'all
if I
something,
gotta do
man.
that, man,
That
just
shit.
go whack off, man. What are
Yeah,
you
that
doing,
he
bro?
was like,
Don't do it on no lady,
oh,
man, who
oh,
like sleep. Like what the fuck?
frozen
That's
pods
some weirdo
sleeping
shit.
shit. That shit
But
is funny, bro, because the fucking like the whole time this other bitch over there doing her little funeral shit, she's sprinkling dirt on the pod. Buddy just over there whacking it. Like
let me ask y'all something, man. After because like I definitely thought that Morrow stole the show in this episode for real, and I kind of have a better understanding for his character now, right? What y'all think about him now? Opinions on his character, you feel me? Because like thus
Man,
far in the season, we've seen him as, the villain, and he's done some questionable things, trying to get the species back and things of that nature, right? What are our thoughts on him now after seeing, I guess, in a sense, his little backstory in the
man,
episode, and then his actions in this episode?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm saying the same shit I was saying a week or two ago. Like this nigga is the star of the fucking show. Like this nigga is he holding that bitch down. He's like that nigga is doing everything, bro. As far as the manipulation, the cold shit, the knowing how to control it. Well, not control the alien, but knowing how to handle it. I'm gonna shock that motherfucker, put it to sleep, put it in the bag. I'm gonna manipulate this young ass kid to make that nigga go do what I want him to do. And if he don't do it, I'm outside his family house right now, nigga. I'm a I'm a control the ship, nigga. And if the lady don't do what I want, I'm finna get active. Oh, the alien here? I got some. I know how to get away. Drop ship. You screaming at the door? You trying to get in here? Too late, bitch. You're not getting in nothing. You better find a way out this bitch. I'm Morrow, nigga. I bet I survive, and I'm bringing the bullshit back with me. Like that nigga, he carrying the show to me. He harder. Pause. He harder than Marcy. The genius nigga. Everybody, nigga, just he's the most spectacular part of the show. I ain't gonna lie. And sound like I'm diggy, but the nigga just the best nigga in the show, and he got a nappy ass afro. That's
I
my dog.
just like I say, I don't see what fucking changed, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that he not a different character now. Fireworks, like he still like if he was a dickhead then, he a dickhead now. You feel me? And that
All
was
right,
that was
so
just like him. His whole shit this episode was like, hey, I'm on the mission. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about what happened to y'all. I'm finna go like play this game of Clue. I'm finna find out that it was Colonel Mustard in the boiler room with a sack of potatoes, and then like he was that's all he was on, bro.
Colonel
The whole
Mustard.
time he found out it was Buddy. He got pissed, and then he was like, "Hey, it's some aliens that's like around in this fucking
But
ship
he
too,"
did some
and so
smart
that's what
shit
he was
though, right?
on. Like he
Like
what
no, he
hiding in
did a
that
lot.
vent.
He did a lot of smart
when
shit.
he
He
was
looked at the
fucking with them
tapes.
computers and yeah, the
Yeah,
tapes and
yeah.
shit. He was like,
He
bro,
was
hold
looking at
on, who
the
the fuck
call
is
logs,
that?
like
He
the
found
videotapes, everything. He
he
was
found the
all
nigga who
that.
fake sleep. Like, oh, bro, this nigga
He
is
was he was
cold.
determined as hell. Like he was on go. He was about his business, and I don't fault that shit. But I'm saying like he there wasn't no redeeming nothing in here in terms of like making him a different character. Like they tried to give him this little sad ass backstory of him sitting with this little girl on the beach. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. I know who you is. Like you was out here. You let a goddamn eyeball alien and a big ass other alien smoke the entire crew because you was like, hey, bro, we finna get these aliens back, and then you ain't even get the aliens back. Like,
He did.
nah, shit. Where they at, Puos?
Oh, you mean like get him to oh nah. I meant
Yeah,
like he
like
got him to Earth and shit. He
I
just
mean,
couldn't capture that shit.
yeah,
not by choice either. You feel me? Because Petrovich was the dude that got stabbed. He was really responsible for, sabotaging the ship and turning that bitch
yeah.
into
I don't think that
an
that shit was
arrow.
gonna go the way that he thought it was gonna go, bro.
No,
Like, no
not at
matter
all.
what, I don't think that like even if like he had got that, he wasn't finna survive that shit,
Yeah, he
bro.
wasn't
Oh,
even finna
absolutely
survive
not.
that
Absolutely
shit.
not. None of
He
them
was
were gonna
finna get
survive that
fucking
shit.
cooked, bro.
He
None of
was
them were gonna
that.
survive that. That impact was first off, that impact straight to
I'm gonna be
Earth
honest, Pools. The
was
way he died
crazy.
was ass too. He was the idiot. He was looking the wrong direction and shit, bro. Like, buddy was looking at it like it's some steam on the other side of you, bro. You know it's some shit coming from that direction, bro.
Yeah, it just you can't
Like,
see that way, so you know what's gonna happen, bro.
yeah,
Like
bro.
go the other
Like
way, nigga.
that shit is crazy. But
Nah. What was cold to me? This shit was so cold, bro. When old girl was fucking with them aliens and the little bugs and shit, she left that shit unlocked.
that
And the
bitch,
shit,
Shibuzo.
yeah,
that
the shit
bitch
went in
an
her cup.
idiot, bro.
The shit went in her cup, but the little eye alien like, hey, bro, you don't, hey, look, I'm trying to warn you, bro. It's shit in your cup. Don't drink it.
Hey,
Cause
hey,
he
you know
want
what
to be the
else?
nigga to get in that hole. That's why
That
he did
shit's
that shit.
funny as a bitch, bro.
You know what else? What was crazy from that
What up?
scene? So she was mainly like that eye alien and shit like that. So when she was running the experiments, right? Like that thing was trying to warn Shibuzo, right? That one of
Yeah.
the aliens escaped, right? So in the previous episodes, right? Way before episode 5, right? I think it was like episode 3 when they were in the lab running the experiments on that same alien and they fed the sheet to it and whatnot, and then it took over its body, right? It did the same thing in this episode, right? So it just like I'm glad they highlighted like the intelligence level on that species. You feel me? Like that. First off, that's scary as shit. It can take over a human body, like as
Yeah,
we saw
yeah.
at the end towards the end of the
That was smart as
toward
That
fuck.
shit
that
gross,
shit is
bro.
crazy. That shit's gross,
Shit
but that shit
gross
is
as a bitch.
insanely nut like are y'all grasping that concept? It can take over a human body and move around and shit like
And get
that is
smoked real
wild.
quick.
And didn't
That
know
is
what it.
wild.
Yeah, it can die, but well, not die, but like when the human body dies, that don't mean it die. Like that whole just take that L and then jump out the eye when the danger is gone.
Hey,
Yeah, that
Puos, bro.
Yeah.
That motherfucking like the little they did like a callback to the movies and shit where like that shit had put that shit in the drink and they was like at the table and Buddy drank that hoe and you knew he was finna get fucked over by an alien. You
oh,
know
that was nasty. That was
that shit.
nasty, by
All
the
he
way.
had to do was not be eating at the fucking meeting, you unprofessional bastard. Like,
Yeah,
That
I ain't
was
gonna
nasty,
fuck
lie.
but
wrong with you, bro?
Don't drink after another person. Fuck you, nigga. Don't drink my drink, nigga.
Yeah, I'd be pissed, bro. Like,
that
like
was
man,
Slap the
nasty,
shit out
but
that nigga.
like but that shot where they opened him up where they where Raheem opened him up and shit like that and then with the those little bugs coming out of his stomach and
and
then they
shit.
panned out. That shot was clean as hell though. I ain't gonna cap to you. That
Bro,
was
that
great
like
cinematography.
it's a double edged sword because it's interesting, like it's a big thing that's interesting to me how they got the new like different kinds of aliens and they showing it like, oh well, we've only shown y'all the pretty much just these aliens, but
Hmm.
it's more shit out there that can get you. But I
Yeah,
think that
yeah.
it's kind of like I just feel like it's ass because like it's a lot of things that are being presented, but I don't feel like they all have like the impact that they should. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's that type of shit where like, it's crazy that like they pulled one off a motherfucking lungs and it like created some noxious gas as a result of that. But like that's really it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen this shit for like even whenever they was like going through the lab, like I at least seen the eyeball joint again. We never seen them shits again.
But
You
they
know?
got shit locked up though. Like let's put ourselves as like aliens and shit ourselves, like a foreign species, and we come to Earth and shit. I don't know what the fuck a bear does. I don't know what the fuck a lion does. I don't know what the fuck a puffer fish does. But it happens to get out. Then you could see, oh, all right, this motherfucker strong as fuck, or this bitch got razor sharp teeth, or this motherfucker got a defense mechanism that blow up and shoot out little pine, whatever the fuck it do. Like that. I mean, that's what's happening. Like you don't want that shit to use this defense mechanism on you. That's why they got it locked up and trying to do experiments. So that's how I'm looking at it. I don't want no alien just running around wild, just wilding on niggas. Like, let me lock you up, do experiments on you and see what the fuck you can do. Eventually, we know, like we watching the show. Eventually, them shits either gonna bust out, pause, or something gonna happen where we get to see what these other aliens do.
I
Eventually,
just feel like I was real
Well,
disappointed, like whenever they did the whole like fight scene and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You had like the little eyeball alien, and it's running, jumping off walls to fight the big xenomorph alien and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like he just jumped on that bitch and tried to bite it, and that's about like the extent of it, bro. I was like, this thing, like I know. I guess the idea is to show like this is clearly the apex predator. You know what I'm saying? Like other aliens can't do shit with it. But like at that point, you
I
know what I'm
don't think
saying? Like
so, KTL.
well, here's
I'm
another
gonna be
thing, right?
honest, bro. You up Blick on that fucking eyeball alien, and I don't think it can do shit with you.
Yeah, but hold on. Let me get this last segment out. And
Go
go
for
ahead,
it. Go
you can
for
go
it.
ahead.
Hey,
Go for it, brother.
Segment? That's pause.
last, let me get this last segment out.
Maybe I think that's a reach, but
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this: like the when it turned into a human, it had human characteristics. My ideal is, what if it get into a xenomorph and it get the powers of a fucking xenomorph, and it is
I don't.
as
It
smart as
can't
it
do that
is
though, bro. Like, cause it
because the
tried to
acid.
do that shit. It don't got no eye, bro. Like, it can't be no eye because the
But
xenomorph don't got no eyes.
But that's what like. Let's just hypothetically fuck it. Fuck a
Okay.
xenomorph. Let's say it get into a damn big ass T Rex. It has that ability. Like I feel like that our creature might be the apex because it could get into damn near any creature. And nigga, if I can get into
Yeah.
the most dominant creature, then I'm the most dominant nigga with my pause brain power, nigga. If I'm that we clearly know it's smart. So if that
Hmm.
shit could get into like a damn T Rex, which don't exist, that hoe would be the top predator. So I don't really think. I think that might be the apex alien. It just gotta find a host.
You might be right. I ain't thinking no shit like that, but it's because like I don't think I've been presented that like is a possibility. You know what I'm saying? That like some like it could get in some shit that is big and powerful enough
We
to
seen it get
be more
into a sheep.
powerful
We
than
seen
this.
it get into a human. I think we seen it get into a cat. I think anything that has an eye socket, it could get into, right?
Well, my so the point I
Probably.
was the you're not wrong, Pujols. That you know what I mean. It's just kind of like what KTL said, right? Like that type of shit hasn't been presented to us until this series, you know what I mean? Or this season. The thing that I appreciate about this season, and I do agree, KTO, it is a double-edged sword. It shows us all these different types of alien species and shit like that that we haven't seen in this franchise yet. The problem is that moving forward, we're probably never gonna see these things ever again. We never see them on the rest of the other alien movies, right?
Yeah.
It just, you know what I mean? Like we just get to, see the xenomorphs over and over again and things of that nature, right? We never are going to see like what we get introduced into this because like timeline was this takes place when like between one and two.
Yeah.
So like after that we just see Ripley's story and then we've seen the prequels and whatnot, you feel me? But we never revisit the possibility that there's other types of species just as dangerous as the xenomorph before, you know what I mean? So that's, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's a double-edged, well, like KTO said, it's a double-edged sword. It's pretty cool, and it definitely adds more into this universe. But man, if they're gonna do more things of that nature, then I suggest they get hot on the trail on that shit, to be honest, because we really only seen a glimpse. So that's what I gotta say on that. But
I don't think
yeah.
I just see it in my eyes, bro. I feel like they gonna like all those aliens that they got in the current day. I feel like somehow they gonna break out that lab and just y'all remember Cabin in the Woods at the end when all the little horror shit start smoking niggas. I feel like it's gonna be like that. Nigga seen Cabin in the Woods, right?
What's
No,
a
Uh,
cabin in the woods?
I don't know if you
No, I'm
trolling or
just
not.
fucking with you, man.
Yeah, see, I know you seen it. I don't know if F Dub seen it.
I don't believe so.
That's an amazing movie. Watch that shit immediately. I ain't even gonna spoil it, but I just feel like since we got all these aliens here, I feel like it's gonna be like a big ass fight scene on the last episode with all the aliens, all the androids and shit, all the humans. Like I don't know. I feel like we're gonna see what these niggas can do. But I do agree, like I don't know where we go from here because none of that shit is in the next movies. But at the same time, whoever wrote this can write either another movie or another season with these other aliens in it too. And the big thing about Alien are is the xenomorph. So of course we're gonna be more focused on them shits than some random eyeball alien or some damn bug alien. Like of course we're gonna be focused on the xenomorph. It's just I think them shits is just like little extras.
Yeah, I think that it's like interesting and like maybe there is a possibility, like you say, where like you build up to some shit where like motherfuckers gotta fight like everything, you know. And that might be kind of cold. But I'm just looking, I'm like, okay, you know, like you got a little eyeball alien, you got these little like roach aliens, you got like the little tick joints, you know what I'm saying? Like it's all type of shit. And I'm just like, all right, bro, like I don't know. I just feel like the focus of the alien movies have always been on the xenomorph and the hunt and whatnot. You know, and I think that like provides a oh, that reminds me, I'm gonna talk about something here in a second. Um but I think it's always been focused on the hunt and whatnot. And them hoes are like so powerful, you know, that like it feels, you know, interesting. But I'm just like I'm I don't know, Pools. It's one of those things where like when we used to talk about, you know how this shit'll never happen to me. This shit would
Yeah.
never fucking happen to me, bro. I'm not drinking out no strange cup. I'm not eating at no fucking meeting. You know what I'm saying? I'm not leaving no goddamn I'm not leaving
I
a
think that's
tube
hindsight
unguarded
though.
and open, bro. Like I'm a scientist, bro. I'm not leaving where no fucking alien can get out to me, bro.
I agree
So
with that shit.
it don't scare me as much because I'm like, bro, you're just an idiot. Like,
I agree with that part, but if you've been on this, these niggas been asleep for years and all kinds of shit. I feel like you. What's the word? I was gonna say loose, but that's pause. What's like a let you
you're
drop
not
your
finna say
guard?
we gonna get caught lacking, bro. There's no way.
Pretty much, yeah. What's the drop your guard word other than
Go
caught
ahead,
lacking?
F
Like
Dub.
it's the same shit. I think
I'm,
you'll drop your guard a little bit, bro. You've been there for years, damn near, and you're a funny white man. I'm finna drink out this bitch shit. I think you'll do some little
That's
weird
not
shit like that.
funny. There ain't no funniness about
I
that.
don't I don't think it's funny. That's just like some
Like,
whimsical white man shit. Like you know how y'all white
I don't
niggas.
think that there's any whimsy or like I think that's just dumbassery. Like I
I'm
think
gonna
that
drink
that
out of your cup because I'm some white guy.
you bro, do you think all white people are carrot top? Like,
Kinda.
okay. But I'll say this though. Roots would have been pissed, boy.
Roots would have been dead.
Yeah, you right. But I'm talking about like if he was watching the show. This is the damn dumbest. This is a dumb looking alien, boy. They showed the full body joint of that hoe. Like it's clearly just a person in a suit. You know what I'm saying? And like I get it. Like you know, I hear Trey's voice right now. I get it, bro. Like what is it not like supposed to be? But I'm saying don't show like full body moving running animations of this hoe if it just looks like you slapped a big head pause and a black latex suit on a person and just had them scurry down the hallway, bro, like a
it,
damn one of the enemies from Temple Run. Like
so aesthetically, it didn't do anything for you,
I
is what
just
you're saying.
firework like it kind of like I feel like because I remember whenever I saw it on the first episode, like just the face and all that shit, like it looks crazy, it looks terrifying. I talked about that, but if you can't cut the full figure well, just don't show it, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? They had like in the alien movies sometimes they had them hoes like under trash bags with like sticks moving the arms and shit so they would like look a certain way and there's no problem if you can't deliver that but just don't show it. Like, don't break my immersion of that hoe when I just see, Big Red in a fucking alien suit, bro. Like, come on, man. That
I
shit
ain't think
not
it looked that
scary,
bad.
bro. Like, I'll kick you in your chest. Like,
That hoe
Oh
8 feet
shit.
tall, bro. You're not kicking that hoe.
pools. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like, that like the sharp tail, the fucking acid blood, the second mouth paws, all that shit is terrifying. This little shrimpy ass buck 20 body, not shit, bro. I'll hit you with a
That hoe
fucking
pure
bat
muscle.
and you'll fold, bro.
I don't know about that one, KTO. You saw
Like,
how that thing tore up fucking old girl?
come on, bro. That
Come
that
on,
bitch
dog.
wasn't on nothing. That bitch
Oh,
was
girl
begging to
at
be
the
let in the
end.
room. She was just mad.
Oh my God. All
That
right.
bitch
Well,
was honestly like, and that's the thing that I hate about this episode too, is that these fucking people, like, Moro was a dickhead and that bitch was a dickhead. Neither of them had the correct approach and priorities of everything.
you're not
What
wrong.
she did? I can't remember.
Well, one, she was fucking Bronsky, right? And like Morrow kind of stated,
I'm
"Hey,
not
you're
gonna.
you're you're supposed to be the captain of this operation, right? Or one of the captains, because the other one died, by the way. Um, you're supposed to be the captain of this operation, and you're not treating it you're not treating it with the highest importance. You feel
Is
me?
she fucking somebody?
I mean,
Yeah, she was like
she was,
and
yeah.
Bro,
that was definitely
you
the
can
case.
fuck
Pool,
people,
she
bro.
couldn't get over that shit because she had fucked somebody. Like,
I
you
mean,
wasn't supposed to be doing that shit.
one of the rules of the contracts or one of the conditions of the contracts that they signed is that the relationships on that ship while on that expedition were forbidden. You feel me? And
Nigga,
she went and did that shit.
you
And
signed that same contract. You can't fuck none of them Navy hoes, but you probably would do it though.
it definitely does not
He
say
can't
that on
fuck
the
none of them
It
contract,
do
Navy
Fulls.
say
hoes,
that.
Pools.
He not supposed to be doing that, bro. But
It
you
doesn't
gonna do
say
it
that
though.
on the
Yeah,
contract,
stop
Fulls.
fucking your subordinates, Dub.
This nigga's
Even
crazy.
at my shit, I ain't no army nigga, but I ain't supposed to be fucking no bitch at my job. I do it though.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't know if that's explicitly stated, but here's the thing, Pools.
Nah, you literally can't
I
do
look
that
at
at my
that shit like, bro, the problem ain't that you was fucking somebody. The problem is that now, you falling on your pussy. Now that like a motherfucker done like died. You can't get past that shit.
Yeah, I agree
You
with
out here
that
letting
though.
all this emotion like cloud your judgment. If you want
I
to
agree.
be the captain, bitch.
Yeah,
Like
she
don't
was
don't
just
just
like
sit there
fucking
crying.
dude and wasn't sad that okay, you can show a little
Yeah, like
emotion when you do a job,
what
but
happened to him is sad. Give him his little funeral,
all of
whatever.
her
Then move on
next
to running
moves
the
is
ship,
about
bro.
this nigga because he died. Like, yeah, so you
Hmm
right, y'all right about that, but yeah, y'all right. Fuck
And
it.
she funny, man. She really thought that he was about to be saved if they headed back to Earth.
Shit.
Ain't
Bro,
no
didn't
way
So
that man.
was he
He,
not the one who had acid through his fucking neck?
no,
nah,
that
it was
was
the
that
other
was the
nigga.
other captain.
Because
That was
I
the
was
other
confused
captain.
about that. I was like, what you mean you could save him? He had his fucking
Man,
windpipe
No,
melted.
regardless, he was doomed because he had a whole face hugger on his
bro.
face. You feel me?
Once
Like that
Yeah,
one of
but
nigga
them
they
was
don't know
hoes
how
done.
them
get on
hoes
you,
work, fireworks.
No, they
that hoe get
incubate.
on
They
you, it's over,
incubate.
bro.
Yeah, it's over, bro. Like they incubate, and then after that, the shit pops out of your chest. That nigga was doomed from the start. Ain't
Well,
no
Them
saving
hoes
that
so
nigga.
OP. Like
yeah.
I got an alien over like so many
Yeah.
horror type.
Yeah,
Like them
that
hoes
shit
too
is
OP.
not fair, bro. Okay. Yeah,
They
that shit is
ass,
not
but
fair, bro.
they just like an animal, bro. That's really all it is. They just like a super OP animal, like a bear on super steroids.
That shit like an intelligent lion that bleeds acid, bro.
Yeah, there's nothing you can't do nothing with that shit, bro. Like, what can you do, my nigga?
But
Not much, I'll tell you that.
like I say, yeah, she was wrong because like she couldn't separate her feelings from what she needed to do as the captain. But he was wrong because he was being a bitch ass robot and like the prime directive is bring back the aliens, bruv. And it's like, boy, fuck you. It's a whole ship full of folks here. How about you figure out how to save them instead of worrying about like, oh, you know, we can't harm the product. Figure out how to stop it then. Quit watching these fucking cameras and go track that bitch down.
I mean,
He gotta
KTO,
watch the cameras though.
Who
KTO,
else?
that's how he was programmed though, to not really
Bro,
have
they was
emotions
finna
and just
crash
to.
in a day anyway, whether he caught the motherfucker or not.
But he want to know, like, damn, is the ship fucking up or is somebody doing this, bro?
Bro, it don't matter, bro. they finna crash in a day.
Well, I
Like,
need to know who's sabotaging my ship that crashed so I
who
can
else?
whoop his
That's
ass
cool and
before
all, bro. But
he
I'm gonna keep
crashed.
it a buck. We saw how ass this motherfucker was, and the rest of them. They don't like pose no threat. What worse can they do? What, they gonna get away? Yeah, that's something to be worried about. But you know what else is something to be worried about? The fucking hulking behemoth on this damn ship that's finna smoke everybody.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that was my problem, bro. I'm like, I get it. You're playing detective and all this shit, but you could save these folks. I know you saying fuck them, but there's a possibility you could do that, and it wouldn't take much like overt effort on your part.
It might.
He's just a piece of shit, man.
What would you have done? Would you save yourself, or you would have let old girl in the room? Cause she
Uh,
out there. If it's me, she out there.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, Pulo. So I don't think like I think she could have made it in that hole. Like,
I ain't gonna. Did
I
they
think
show
I
her
think I
death?
could have closed that door back
Yeah,
and welded
they
that
did.
bitch in
Oh,
time.
okay.
They did. They showed her her getting shredded apart by the xenomorph.
Yeah, like I think that like I could, and they're dynamic. He wasn't gonna fuck with her anyway. Like he wasn't gonna let her in that bitch. But I think there's a possibility that that door could have got open. She could have gotten there, and Buddy could have welded that bitch. In the meantime, did he not have the little shotgun no more?
Oh, the big ass fucking gun that
The
he
thing
was
where
carrying.
he was like pointed at him, shock it, and then neutralize it. Like he couldn't have did that shit still.
I think like when the eye alien and the xenomorph were fighting, I think he dropped it or some shit like
Wow.
that. But regardless, all right. Let's say old girl made it inside that room, right? With Morrow, right? There's only one of those little fucking escape pod thingies. Hey,
Yeah.
what was just left?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, there's only one little escape pod or whatever that shit he called, right? For one person to fit in. One of
Uh.
them was gonna die regardless.
No, we finna be in that bitch fucking.
That nigga a
Keep it a
robot, bro.
buck. Hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like he was like at least formerly part human because that motherfucker had like that little girl that was his kid, I think.
Hmm.
He probably did that before he turned into a robot.
Pools, there's no fucking way that a part of the contract, like of becoming a robot, says you got to take my shit, bro. There's no fucking way.
So you think motherfuckers can fuck Marcy?
Probably, I think if somebody wanted to, I think that'd be weird because she got a damn kid mind. But like, yeah, I think they could if they wanted to. But also, I think like she was designed, like the robot body was designed for her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! So you think you can fuck these robots?
Oh God, I don't even want to think
I
about
don't
that shit.
I don't Puos, I think that like it's a difference because them robots was designed that way. You feel me? Like they might have designed them without no shit to use. Like that Moro, I think like he just like got some robot parts put inside his already existing
But
human
he
body.
still got his shit though, so he could like do it. He could
Bro,
fuck
there's no
regular
way
women.
you going you saying to agree to become this robot, you got to take my shit, bro. Why? Why? What are you gonna put there? What purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like, what purpose can I not have my shit, bro?
Yo, need it. You're a cyborg now.
Damn, bro, kill me.
Mo-
Keep it a buck.
Just, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Just think about it. Like when you got, how do you say this? When you got your shit, bro. Like that shit is like a
A
distraction.
distraction? Come on, bro.
Yeah, it is. Is it not? Well, you got a girl now. You damn near married. I'm
Well,
distracted.
that doesn't change anything. What I'm telling you is that like
Like
you
if I
telling
could get
me that
rid
like it's
of
going
like
it's gonna fuck up like I don't know, bro. Like you can give me like a robot brain and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Like you can't just turn some of them impulses off or have a switch on that bitch.
hell no, you can't have a. I mean, it's about discipline, but I don't know, bro. Cause
I don't know.
I
My back to answer F Dub's question. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I could have probably just slid that
I
hole in
knocked
real
my
quick.
Wi-Fi cord out. I held back now though. I'm finna switch back over.
Why you do that, bro?
I don't even know why or how I did that shit, bro.
But yeah, the episode ends. Moro talks to Utani at
Utani.
the time and is saying like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get this shit back, and then I'm gonna kill this motherfucker." And at first, she's trying to solve things with diplomacy, but he says, "Fuck all that diplomatic shit. Give me a blick and 6 soldiers, and I'll get that shit back for you." And she agrees. So, guess that's where we're headed.
Most importantly, there was a small detail that we do find out during that interaction between Utani, or at least this generation's Utani, and Moro, and that was that Maro was actually found out in the streets by the original Utani and took him in and all that good
With a
stuff. You feel
shitty
me?
ass arm.
So that yeah, so that probably would explain his
I didn't even see
enhancements that
that
we
part, bro.
it was the last scene, Pujols.
What the fuck? I was eating
Yeah,
barbecue and shit. I must have got some rib
It
sauce on
wasn't
my.
shown as a flashback, but he said it like they said it.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So Utani, the original Utani took Maro in and things of that nature. So she definitely has a lot of love for him and whatnot, and a lot of respect. And that's essentially why that the younger Utani, the one that we see now, kind of said, "Oh, whatever he demands, he gets." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean that was actually pretty dope. So, like I said, Morrow stole the show in this episode for me. And while like my opinions have changed a little bit about him, like he's still an asshole. Do not get me wrong, like KTO says. You feel me? But I get why, like, he's hell bent on succeeding and completing his mission. You know what I mean? Plus, his backstory was a little sad. You know what I mean? He got that letter about what I presume to be his daughter, dying in a fire and things of that nature. So that was a little wild. But yeah,
So what the fuck is he doing this shit for now? Then, if his daughter not
yeah.
here no more.
I asked
Because
myself that throughout
he's
the
just
episode.
an obsessed piece of shit, bro.
Like, I really asked myself. I mean,
He's just so fucking dedicated to his shit. He's like, I ain't got shit else but this job. You know what I'm saying?
If you
So
a
that's
cyborg, do you care about money? Like, do you care about it? What do you care about?
productivity, efficiency.
That's ass.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It is
that
what
part.
happens, bro. You let them take your shit. That's all you got left, bro.
That part hasn't been truly explained, Pujols, right? We don't really know why. You feel me? Because like I said, his daughter is dead. You feel me? So like, what else? Why else are you doing this? You feel me? I feel like it's probably, now that I speak about it, or that we're talking about it, I feel like he's doing it just to, because the older Yutani that took him in, uh, kind of gave him a second chance at life and whatnot. And things of that nature, right? I feel like it's just to repay that debt. After that, I feel like he's just gonna go on his own, and if he lives, you know what I mean? Uh,
And
and
do
and
what
just
though?
and well, who knows? Who knows? Probably figure out life or something like that.
He hell bent on this mission though. Like this nigga going all out. Like this is like his life goal. Like after this,
He's an
like what do you
obsessed
do?
piece of
Just
shit, bro.
watch Frasier episodes over and like what the fuck did this nigga do?
Probably get a fucking
Oh
haircut, right?
man, hopefully.
Clearly not. He don't care about that. He would have been had that. That nigga shit is crazy.
Maybe he's just too obsessed, bro. He's like, ain't no time for a lineup. I gotta go get this alien.
Do you get a hair? Do your hair even grow if you're a cyborg?
I don't know, bro. Honestly,
He need to get a haircut though. Like just a lineup. His should be crispy forever. Like your shit ain't growing. Like you good. He like that dirty ass nappy head look though. Make him like more like villainous. If I see a nigga with hair that nappy and he talking to me, I'm gonna be shook. Like, hey, this nigga might do anything. I don't know. I might need to be on guard.
yeah, I don't know, bro. You can't trust everybody, bro. I think that's the biggest lesson here. You know.
I don't know,
But
man.
yeah, overall thoughts of this episode. In my opinion, I think that it had a slow beginning and it built to a more action-packed, middle part of it. I didn't really give much of a fuck more about like morally, about moral and shit, because like I say, in my opinion, he's still just the same fucking character that he has been. You know what I'm saying? I think it like gives more backstory to the plot of the show that probably, in my opinion, could have been done a little bit earlier. But I understand. Like maybe Puo said maybe he's right. Maybe people would have just had their expectations too high. In my opinion, what you do with that is you just improve the rest of the show. But that's to each their own. Um, like I say, I think that this was an alright episode. I don't think it was worth 5. That 5th episode though, sheesh, I don't think it was that. But
You
uh,
sleep.
it was alright. Like I say, I'm willing to accept that maybe I am part swine here. It just might not be for me, man. Like, I like the alien movies. I like some things that have been done here, but it's just like it's not like I saw a tweet the other day before I watched it, so where it was like, "What do we think of Alien Earth so far?" And I think it was like by the time the 6th episode had been out, and I was like, I damn near wanted to like reply to that home and be like, "I'm not really that impressed, honestly." But I was like, okay, I'm behind. Let me, see what improves and whatnot. You know, we still got 3 episodes after this, but I don't know, bro. It's just not the like it's not an all. It's definitely not an all timer of any kind to me.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Look, I think if you're a diehard fan, you're gonna obviously enjoy this. You know what I mean? For others, right? Like the casual Alien fan, I guess I could categorize KTO in that category. This is like you're gonna do exactly what he's been doing throughout the season, and that's questioning everything and anything. And I don't say that with no disrespect or anything like that, right? It's just just the way that you review things and whatnot. So
I feel the opposite, bro. I feel
what?
like the hardcore fans will be the ones that question it because, like, I won't say I'm like a super hardcore fan, but I've seen all the pieces of media, and so therefore, like, I'm, like in tune with this shit. I feel like this is more catered to a casual audience, in my opinion, because, like, I just feel like if you don't know much about aliens to sit there and question like why this shit is the way that it is, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you'll probably be, like you'll think this shit is pretty dope, man. You ain't never seen no xenomorph before, like you'll be like, damn, that shit is scary as fuck, you know. I ain't mean to interrupt you, but that's just that's my opinion. I'm like I think that it, what the fuck?
No
I
fault.
Yeah, I think that like that shit lends itself more to the casual fan, in my opinion.
So, my thoughts on this. I thought it was like I said at the beginning of the episode. I do agree with Pujols. I thought this episode was all that and a bag of chips. I thought this was dope. Easily the best episode of the season that we had thus far. You know what I mean? Granted, episode 6 and 7 are out right now, and the finale is about to air pretty soon. So, we'll get to those when we can, and maybe my opinion will change. But so far I thought it was the coldest episode. While it was kind of my opinion still kind of stands. If they started the season with this episode, I think maybe our tune would have changed accordingly in comparison to what we originally said for the beginning of the season, where it started slow and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? But overall, I thought it was dope. I thought it was directed well. I thought there was some dope cinematography. Sorry, can't even talk right now. There was some really dope shots in this that I mentioned earlier in the review. But yeah, man, I'm excited for the next one. So, and Morrow is definitely like uh, I forgot to start to say this earlier, Pools, but yeah, I kind of agree. He's kind of like originally, I didn't think he was holding down the show, right? But after seeing this episode, yes, I do believe that this dude is doing it all. You know what I mean? He's
Carrying.
carrying the show indeed. So yeah, man.
Go ahead, friend Puos.
Episode 5. Yeah, I thought it was pretty crazy. I'm a like I keep telling niggas, like I just enjoy the story, bro. I don't need a million fights. I don't need that. I appreciate them when they happen. That shit dope to me. But I like to know why some shit is fighting. Like, and they keep doing it. They keep showing me why this is happening. And I actually prefer that instead of just jumping into a motherfucking fight. Shit dope to me. But yes, I do think this was the best episode. But I think episode 2 is crazy as well. Um, yeah, man, that's Morrow. That nigga stole the show again. Like that nigga just keep wigging. That's just what he
Yeah.
do. That nigga is like, get this nigga an award for this shit, bro. I believe this nigga. If we was to like just, I just believe him. I know this shit not real. It's fictional. All of that. I just believe this man, bro. I believe everything he's doing, everything he's saying. This nigga's a nappy headed cyborg, and I just believe he just gonna do all of the shit that he's doing, bro. He's nothing. I don't know. It's that shit dope. He might be the most believable nigga I've seen in a while. It's
Keep it
dope
a
to
buck,
me.
pause. For me, he might not even be the best person I've seen to fit that description this week.
A nappy headed cyborg, or he's trending, and that's tough territory. Be careful with your words, brother. I didn't say
Rod
I
nappy
lightly.
seen
headed.
what I
I
seen,
didn't
bro.
say nappy headed black man. I said nappy headed cyborg.
I understand, and I because the motherfucker that we talking about has to be some kind of robot to be able to do the shit that he did, bro. No human could do that.
Not really. That nigga was fit. He was built for that
He
shit, bro.
was fit. That's
He
all
was
you need, bro.
that
Like,
nigga
cause
literally
I've seen
prepared.
what happened to a fit person, and man, all right, bro.
Come on, bro. This not the
Yeah,
long
let's get
walk
out of here,
episode,
bro.
and I will explain to you why that happened when we get there.
Yeah.
He explained it, nigga.
Uh-huh.
Why this shit happening right now, bro? This shit ain't happening in 10 years. I'll never be sick like that.
Yeah, that hey
Alright.
bro, that no, it's gotta be a reason, bro. It can't just be bad luck. Like,
Nah, that's definitely bad luck, bro. That shit always happens. Either way, nappy headed niggas is winning this year, man. I ain't gonna lie. You got a nappy peasy ass head, you winning. That's all I gotta say about that. Um, yeah, I liked everything though. Old girl tripping about the nigga she was fucking with. He got a big ass fucking face hugger on his face. It's over. It's over for that nigga, man. It's over. He's dead. You're dead. Everyone's dead except for Big Morrow, nigga. Cause he set it up. He know everything. That nigga was like, let me get to this. Let me get to this little escape pod. But I'ma still bring all these creatures with me. We gonna crash on Earth, and then when I wake up, I'm gonna recapture all these niggas. They ain't go like that. But you gotta respect the plan. The fuck is niggas? What are you? What is niggas talking about? That is a great plan. I'm in an escape pod, but all these alien creatures that I fucking been out here looking for, they all coming with me. And he damn near did it. If them damn army niggas won, man, come on, bro. KTL, bro. Borrow that nigga, bro. Get that nigga his flowers, bro. Stop playing with dog. Alien, this is the best episode. I seen the sixth one. I got like 15 minutes left. It's a lot of. I really can't even remember that shit. I probably got to rewatch it again. Either way, though, man, this is a 9 out of 10 episode. Salute to it, man. That's it, bro. That's it, dog.
all right, man. So we'll watch the next one and get to it whenever we get to it, I guess.
Hopefully soon.
Y'all stay tuned. I think we're gonna finally be able to review the long walk soon, man.
Oh, that's the one.
All right, we off this bitch.